can connect actually a monitor to this thing, but we already.
How come it's not hasn't gone live yet? Does it take? What's going on with it? Go live.
Yeah.
Your
Project settings. You can
destination is not determined.
go to project settings.
Project settings.
It will show you. Okay. Select the destination again. Just gonna do sort of the same broadcast destination. YouTube. Stream now. And set a destination. Public. It's possible that my channel doesn't have for public. It went live. It just took some time.
Okay.
Stop. So you are live.
Okay. Okay. So we are going live here. We are testing this. Antonio's here hanging out in his undershirt. And probably want to refresh what you're looking at over there, Lena. And look at your channel. Looks like it's there. Yep. Okay.
So it's moving live, and we can somehow maybe bring one of the monitors or something in there.
What's that?
And look, I'm just thinking how to.
Okay, so there's like about a 15-second delay from what you're watching there and what I'm doing here. Because I just threw my hand up, as you can see. My hand's waving right now, and I'm looking at the camera. So 3, 4, 5, 6, there it is. Okay, 10-second delay. And can you hear me? Can you go ahead and listen on the microphone or the headset? How does that sound? Does it sound good? Good quality?
It sounds like a good quality, but it's not very loud.
Well, there's a few things that you can adjust on your end. So the Yeti to your right has a sound adjuster as well, and you can also be adjusting the sound right in the very front. There's that knob, and if you turned it to the right, it increases the sound.
It's a little choppy. And it does have a little bit of like a background, you know, like.
Yeah, and that's because we've got the gain set so high on this. Because you have such a high gain, I can tell like it's busting into like the lower the gain.
Okay, well,
yeah.
We can lower it. Right?
Yeah, let me go ahead. Yeah, let me go ahead and try lowering it. Okay, the gain, I've now taken the gain and I've lowered it. It should be relatively good as long as I speak well into the microphone. You can see me here. Now the resolution we've got, I think we're set for what, 720? And so you're right there. How does it look on the screen? Does it look good? Or does it look sharp? Does it look fuzzy?
The resolution is great. I still have.
Good. It shows that the quality is good. I'm not checking our upload. The sound? May have it too, yeah. Who knows? Yeah, the sound's showing what, relatively good here, so I'm not sure why. Let me see. Studio, HDMI out.
Let me see on my phone. Maybe it's your.
Who knows? Could be a number of things. I mean, you listening on a headset is the best quality. You should be able to hear little issues. Another thing that we could retest with this is actually plugging this in with a direct cable. That could eliminate. The sound's not good.
No, it's not super good, but it's not good.
Okay, so let me hear the sound over here. Let's see what it sounds like.
You hear all this recording?
Okay, so let me hear
pick up your body sound or something?
Yeah, the sound isn't that great. How about you turn this off right here, and then you turn on the sound for one of these. Sound picked up. Turn that off. Okay, so we've got which.
It's even worse.
Yep.
I mean, it's good.
So we've got
The sound for your voice is good. There's just a lot of a background.
Yep. I mean, it's good. So we've got
The sound for your voice is good. There's just a lot of a background. Right?
So we've got
The sound for your voice is good. There's just a lot of a background.
It's like we've got a we've.
Can we maybe put? Can we have actually that one other microphone
Yeah,
that
the
we
shotgun
usually use, the
microphone.
shotgun mic?
Yeah, we can try a shotgun mic.
Can we maybe put?
Do you know where the microphones are at?
Well, I'll check that shelf.
Yep, in that shelf there's a whole thing for microphones.
The puffy one, Rode one.
Grab whichever one's not connected. Is the Rode probably not connected? The big Rode?
Rode is not connected. Yeah, I don't know why that's usually. Is this
Well,
what your shirt? Is this one?
No, I've used this one. This one should work out really well. I think we've got something else going on here because this, yeah, so this one will work. We put it right here with the mic.
Oh, I can.
No, just turn this. Balance it right there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead.
We have actually that one other microphone.
Yeah, the shotgun mic.
The shotgun mic.
Yeah, we can try shotgun mic. You know where the microphones are at?
Well, I'll check that shelf.
Yep, in that shelf there's a whole thing for
Something happened
there. I don't
Something
know.
happened.
You moved.
The puffy one, Rode one.
Grab whichever one's not connected. Is the Rode probably not connected? I think
think you also turned that thing off. It may be the connection. I don't know. Maybe.
I turned that thing off. Yeah. Usually, is this what your shirt? Is this one?
No, I've used this one. This one should work out really well.
We didn't connect that one yet, and the sound was really good,
Because
right?
I don't know.
So this one will work right here.
Let's see.
Okay.
And then we'll run that again.
All right. So let's go ahead.
We have actually that one other microphone. Can we loop or something? Are we creating any sort of loops by watching it right here?
We could be because not just loops, but you've got like internet. You've got wires all over the place. Those can interfere with each other.
I think you also turned that thing off. It may be the connection. I don't know. Maybe.
Let me go ahead and unplug this. Okay, so we're going now with the straight connection there.
Right? Okay, there's quite a big delay right now, I think.
Yeah, there is a delay.
Oh, that one is.
Yeah, so you want to like refresh your phone. You should just be able to refresh your phone. How's it going?
How it's going there, it's going good.
I can't hear anything on your phone.
I didn't turn it on yet.
Yeah, so maybe go listen to it over there, the headset. Right now the only sound we're using is the sound on the Canon camera itself.
Right now, the only sound we're using is the sound on the Canon camera itself.
Yeah, it has a background noise.
But it's not as choppy as it was.
It's not choppy, but it's like, you know, the traffic in the back. Kind of.
Yeah, because the microphone here isn't going to do as good of a job.
Yeah, this is not choppy.
Okay.
And it's pretty loud too. It's much more loud than.
All right, so let me try another option is to turn this on. Okay, so how does this sound? So you're going to be able to hear me here in a second and test it.
Louder, but it's more background.
Louder but more background?
Yeah.
All right, let me try something else. All right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. How does it sound now, babe? How does it sound? It should be probably more quiet, but you shouldn't have as much background noise.
Yeah. It went. You're still pretty loud,
Yeah.
but the background.
So what I've done now is I've knocked down the gain considerably on that one, and so now it's eliminating background noise. But whenever I speak, it's catching that. So do you feel this is the best quality we've had so far?
This is the best so far.
Okay,
Still has
so what
little-
I've done is I've set this to a negative 18 gain, and I have it directly plugged into the camcorder. So this may be the way to go. For some reason, maybe having it directly plugged into the Sling Studio isn't working as well. I don't know.
This is the best. If you're watching on your phone,
Yeah.
I like it even better. Over there, it's gonna sounds a little muffled. But
Which you will hear that if you're listening to headsets.
Yeah.
So, okay. So then the question is, if I were to switch cameras, can I still use the same audio from one camera?
yes.
So I
Switch cameras, yes. You
Yeah.
set up to this audio and you keep it.
Okay.
So if you switch cameras, yes. You set,
Okay.
So if you switch the view, you still.
So
will
let's do
go
it right now.
audio and
So
you
right now I want to keep this audio right here.
Which are you using?
I'm using this audio right here.
Yeah, no, which you're using this one right now.
Yes. So right now I want to keep this audio right here.
So we want to put this one in.
I'm using this audio because that one should have no audio. And now we'll see what happens.
Yes. So right now I want to keep this audio right here. I'm using this audio because that one should have no audio.
Okay. So,
And now we'll see what
Because
happens.
it picks up our conversation, I guess.
yep.
Because that one should have no audio.
Basically, it picks up the phone conversation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Our conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, so it uses the same. You just set in a mix
Okay.
of one audio source, and you can switch as many cameras if you want.
All right. So let's try hooking this right back up to the Sling Studio because maybe it was being caused by the high gain. Because we had really turned up the sensitivity of everything. And so I'm going to change this to the line in. And now we're going to try this new sound once I go over there. We should probably have no sound at this point. Audio mixer. And we're going to turn that. Whoa. So we should have. Okay, so now we've turned up the sound quite a bit. You should be able to hear me now. I've got the gain at 0 on the lapel mic, and I've also, your audio line in over here, I have not maxed this out. I'm going to increase it just a bit so we can,
Very, very quiet.
yeah, and it should get a little bit louder now. Is it a little bit louder? Is it better? Um,
And it becomes chocolate. Yeah, it's like a metallic wood.
So I'm plugging the sound directly into your Sling Studio here, and this seems to be, yeah, the worst sound, which is sad. But hey, you know, I mean, we'll work around it. So it seems like the best sound is to go directly through one of the camera, through this camera, and then I wonder why it does that. I wonder if there's a different way to connect into this into the Sling Studio instead of just because this.
It's low and choppy. I mean,
Line in. Yeah, so it seems like this is not as good as this. Turn that one is now back on, although it is a little bit loud there. How does it sound? How does it sound now? Should be. So it's. Should I turn it down? The gain.
I think that sounds good.
I think it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good. And this sounds good too.
Why did it stop?
Huh?
Why did it stop over there? Oh no,
It did not.
didn't.
Just
You just got the microphone on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got some stuff figured out. It's
Yeah.
almost 1, and I still needed to get some pictures taken. So.
You still what? Oh.
So we're gonna need to wrap this stuff up. So we sort of
can
figured
test
out.
Again, maybe we can also a monitor, which I mean I can be here for if it's only for an hour and it's 7.
It's relatively easy. I think
It's
the big thing is
easy.
to be able to have. I'll need another computer going that's actually I can see questions.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. We
And I could-
just need to
yeah.
try. How can you see?
And then I have my computer over here, which I could have right here,
Yeah.
being able to see questions.
And
Basically,
you can see
yeah.
yourself on the computer how people are seeing you.
Yeah.
And there is a little bit of lag,
Okay.
and now I'm trying to figure out lag. You won't be able to see questions.
So let's turn
Well,
things off. Let's get
Okay.
things charged back up, and sort of figured out.